Image via stick photo. A man working as a DC bank teller pleaded guilty to stealing upwards of $185,000 from a homeless customer over the course of 2 years and using the money to pay for vacations in Jamaica, among other items, according to court filings. Phelan Davis, 29, agreed to a deal this week in D.C. Superior Court in which he pleaded guilty to 1 count of interstate transportation of stolen property, a felony with a maximum of 10 years in prison, the U.S. Attorney's Office of D.C. and the FBI's Washington field office announced. Davis had been working for the Wells Fargo branch in Georgetown, according to statements made in court. That's where Davis met the victim, who is unnamed in court documents but described as a homeless, longtime customer of Wells Fargo who earned money as a street vendor. In October of 2014, the victim tried to deposit thousands of dollars into one of his accounts. He brought the money to the bank in a garbage bag filled with cash, the Washington Post reports. He couldn't deposit the money because inactivity had rendered his accounts dormant. Per the plea agreement, Davis told the customer where he could get the necessary documents to reactivate them. Davis noticed that the customer had a surprisingly large balance and in late October 2014 used the customer's identification and forged his signature to open a new account in his name without his knowledge or permission. Davis had the ATM card and PIN for the new account he created, the court documents state. For 2 years, Davis logged into the account he created in the customer's name to transfer money. More than once, he impersonated the customer during calls to the bank to request increases to the ATM withdrawal limits. Davis took out a total of $185,440 from the customer's accounts during 144 visits to ATMs in D.C. and elsewhere. He used this money to fund vacations in Jamaica, Aruba, the Dominican Republic, and Mexico, as well as to pay for a down payment on his residence in District Heights, Maryland, and to pay off personal debt. The customer did not have access to a computer, receive bank statements, or use email, so he got his account balance from an ATM, which only shows the total in a person's checking account. Per court documents, Davis transferred the money in a way that would be undetectable from an ATM. It's unclear where the victim's money came from or how law enforcement caught Davis. The U.S. Attorney's Office of D.C. says the likely range of prison time for his crime is 18-30 months in jail, though he will be sentenced at still undetermined date by Judge Emmett G. Sullivan. Under the plea agreement, Davis must pay $185,440 in restitution plus $185,440 more in a forfeiture money judgment.